What if the luck's turning as well? You know, the run of the ball might be going in favour of Xiao Wei, and that would be another factor if he's likely to come back into this match. He would need that to happen, as well as a lot of good play. At the moment, Gudong just seems hell-bent on rolling into the bunch, even when he's snookered or not snookered. Got into his shell a little bit, but he's not done much wrong, but he's definitely saying, well, I'm not going to take any undue risks at all. Now, has he covered that or not? That's a crucial moment, this. Has he covered it? I think yes is the answer. Now, if he could have got to that, he could have run it round 2 cushions on the black. So the run might just be turning in favour of C. If he plays it, it will be with left-hand side to take it round the blue. And that's not an easy shot to play, quite honestly. But he can't leave it there, that's the other thing. You know, whenever he does play, he's going to take the other red on. And nowhere near now. So, there's a bit of a change in this match. We don't want to preempt anything because his lead at 9-4 was a huge lead. But there's definitely a slight change.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look confident, frankly. Like you were saying, he was just rolling into balls before and gone very much into his shell. And part of that, of course, is how well Xiao Wei's played last 2 frames.
I always think in this situation, became evident in that world final that Luca Brazil beat Mark Selby. It's not how you're playing, but you can get a little buzz when your opponent makes a mistake. So for Xiao Gudong, he might take something from an error from C if he gets in that will just reinvigorate him. At the moment, he's looking pretty good, though.
Yeah, this is why so much of the challenge of snooker actually comes from sitting in the chair and not allowing too many negative thoughts to cloud your mind, because you're only human, thinking somewhere, hopefully in the very back of his mind, I'll never forgive myself if I don't win, having had such a good chance, having played so well. Got to be watchful, though, because the chance could come at any moment.
Six.
No, that's not bad. If he's fairly straight on the blue, he can play on the red to the left corner, and he might even run through on the black, which goes from that side very easily.
Yeah,
you can see his thought process.
12. $19. 20.
As you can see, that was very close as to whether he was on that ball. But the angle he had on the red was one to move the red away that was to the right of the black, so it was perfect in his own right. Didn't like it, though. He's shaking his head.
27. 28.
That'll do nicely. That's fine. That is fine. You can get through to cue it as well, I think, over the top of a ball. Yeah.
36.
Well, he's finished in between a number of
43.
shots. In fact, he's got the red up the table, but that might be all he does have into the yellow pocket.
Missed one to this pocket earlier in the session, which cost him the frame. That one's in. Well, things are getting interesting because Xiao Game-6 is just basically now watching on.
I was just about to say to you, David, the comeback is on for me now. I hadn't thought it. I thought maybe
49.
that a frame or two here or there. He hasn't won this one yet, of course, and he's not perfectly on the next ball. Just got to be watchful of this shot. But I actually think he's on. I'm starting to believe
50.
this.
Yeah, I mean, Xiao doesn't look confident. You know, he was rolling into the pack, and he did take a red on in this frame, but he was kind of forced into it. Didn't get it. Put it this way, John Higgins, who's obviously an all-time great, if he can lose a final from 9-4 up, anybody can.
57. 58. 65. 66.
'So frame ball. It's not just that he's won 3 on the spin, he's won them without anything from
71.
his opponent. Xiao Game-6, since going 9-4, of course there was an interval at that point, has really just been watching on.
72.
Well, he's gone into his shell. That's what he has done. And there's not a good time to be doing it because he didn't get 9-4 up by doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's whether he can sort of shift himself back onto the front foot, because that is where Xiao is.
It's a pity that he's overscrewed to the point where both reds are now covered
77.
to the right corner. The one in the middle looks at a very acute angle. I don't think it, at this stage, matters. Save your energy for the next frame. Covered the black now. It's fine though, he's won the frame. He's already got the 147 in the locker from yesterday. He does pot an incredible ball. I mean, he really is
83.
quite something.
Yeah, suddenly he's enjoying himself. 76, 131, 83. The breaks in the last 3 frames from Xiao Game-6. The comeback's on. It's 9-7.